Greetings. I'm interrupting my series about the end of the world to give you this video. In my videos about the end of the world, I told you many times, don't believe any liar or ignorant person, a fool, who will come and tell you the world will come to an end on a specific date. Because only Allah, the Lord Almighty, knows about the hour for the end of time. So many times I told you, don't believe anybody. Now, let me share with you this joke from the West. If you go to YouTube on the internet and go to the search bar and write those words, end of the world, 29 July 2016. Just write that. And please, don't start laughing from the beginning. Okay, especially with the first person who is assuring, this idiot, assuring the end of the world in the next 15 days. Now, I'm gonna come at the end of July, I'm gonna record a video specific about this issue, especially for this issue. And I'll be coming laughing at those idiots. Now, to my surprise, that all of them are Christians. Why Christians are in such a miserable state? This is my question always. Very well. Now, when you see those videos, please tell me, come back to me and tell me what kind of message those ignorant are trying to give us about their Bible. Now, on the other hand, I'm gonna put on my video, on my Facebook page, the video, two videos I would like you to watch, because I'm gonna speak about one of them. In this video, I'm gonna give you the minutes, where to go, what minutes you have to watch, about what they dream about. Those Christians who speak in those videos dream about the destruction of the Muslims, especially in the Arab world. All right, now, in order to reach my Facebook page, all you have to do, go to Facebook and then put Mark Landon. You will have many of my accounts, but one of them has this, and it says profile, Mark Landon profile, and look for this. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, let me go back. Anyway, all right. Look for the profile that shows the Quran, the Bible. I'm sorry about this. Okay. I can see what you can see, but here's my profile. So go to my Facebook page and watch this video I'm speaking about in this video today, in this recording. I'm gonna tell you the minutes where they describe to us the destruction of Arab Muslims and the Arabs in general, maybe even the Christians and the Jew among them. All right, so in this video that I'm putting on my Facebook, if you like to go and watch it, in the minute, and you know how to do the minute, just go on the bar, how much of the recording have passed, and move your cursor. It will give you 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, etc. So go to the minute 8.12. It speaks about the dream that some ignorant among the Christians are dreaming of the destruction of the Muslims, Arab Muslims. This is their dreams. And they claim that Jesus is coming to destroy the Muslims and the Arabs in the Middle East, the enemies of Israel. This is the Jesus that they are portraying, describing to us. A Satan, a demon, a rotten individual coming to destroy lives, not to save them, like they lie and say he came to save. Also go to minute 8.50. and listen. Now, in 8.50, it says, with the rotten ignorance, Holy God of Israel. They speak only about a God of Israel. You and I, the rest of the world, what they call Gentile, we don't have a God. According to them, the only God that exists is the God of Israel. And who is speaking this nonsense, rotten nonsense, are Christians. And in the Christian book, Paul says, is God God of Israel only? Or isn't he the God of the world? But when those people ever learn anything, when they will remove the blindfold from their eyes and start opening their eyes and seeing things, and when they will understand anything. Now, I say to the Muslims, you infested your books with some of the nonsense, demonic nonsense of the Holy Book, especially from the New Testament, the book of Revelation. Go on this video to the minute 10.30. You will find literally what is found in some of the books in the hands of the Muslims, copied from this nonsense, that God is saying, or Jesus is saying, God is saying that he was hungry and you didn't feed him. He was thirsty, you didn't give him a drink. He was naked, you didn't give him any clothing. And they ask, how, God, you were? You say, well, you saw the naked, you didn't dress them. You say the hungry, you didn't feed them. This is copied literally with ignorance in Muslim books. What miserable state Muslims are in today. As if Quran is not good enough for them. They invented all kind of false books and false teaching for themselves. They have a war against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They have a war against Allah, they have a war against Quran, they have a war against Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. I was going to discuss this, but I came to think about it and I stopped. Because not many of the Muslims will understand what I'm saying. Now, if you go to 10.30, how Jesus Christ, according to the ignorant in the West, he is coming to condemn non-Christians. This is his message. This is the task. This is the target. This is the miserable job appointed to this man that they invented. They don't speak about Jesus Christ, the true Jesus. They speak about a demon, a devil. It's coming to condemn all non-Christians. Yet they come around and they accuse Quran of this satanic teaching. Kill Jews and Christians everywhere you find them, taking words out of context. If you go to minute 14.0, 14th minute, they speak about how, the demonic are the Muslims, and they speak about the Mahdi of the Muslims that some Muslims invented. And in many, if you go on the on YouTube and search, what Christians say about Al-Mahdi, they make him the Antichrist. Satan. They call him Satan. So thank you, Muslims, for inventing Al-Mahdi, so that Christian can enjoy and mock you and make jokes about you. Thank you so much. So according to those ignorant, they call Al-Mahdi the Antichrist, Dajjal, as some Muslims call him, Dajjal. Al-Mahdi is Dajjal in the eyes of the Christians. Thank you so much, Muslims. You have done a wonderful job. In the minute 15, this ignorant video and those who made them and those like them, they are calling us to accept Jesus Christ. Thank you again, Muslims. You have done a wonderful job. You accepted Jesus Christ 1438 years back in your Quran. You love him and cherish him and his mother, his Holy Mary, with all of your hearts, but you never relayed the message. And you left, the true teaching about Jesus and his mother in the hands of the fools, in the hands of those who killed their God on a cross. You have done a wonderful job, Muslims. You are so great. Quran speaks so wonderful about Jesus Christ and his mother. What have you done with this information? You never utter a word about it to the Christians, to teach them the truth instead of the lies and the darkness of Satan that they live in, and the demonic, satanic character named Jesus Christ that they invented, the false Christ. Well, I don't know. I'm so angry and so frustrated, from this nonsense. Why you Muslims are not doing your job? What did Allah say? بلغ ما أنزل إليك من ربك. Relay what Allah have sent. What Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. If you say this is for Muhammad, no, it is not for Muhammad. It is our duty after him. Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam is not here today. Where are you? 2 billion Muslims. I cannot find people telling the Christians the true Jesus Christ and the truth about him from the Noble Quran, leaving the story of this noble man in the hands of those who killed their God on a cross. And you wonder why the world is coming to an end. Stop wondering. You are causing this end to come, and it's coming soon. But not like those stupid who are claiming 29th of July. Now, I said in many tapes, in many videos, nobody knows the future. Nobody knows this hour. In the Christian book of Matthew, Jesus said, nobody knows about the hour. Not the Son of Man, meaning Jesus Christ, not the angels in the heaven, only the Lord Almighty, who's in heaven, knows about the hour. And this is what Quran also tells us. The knowledge about the hour, the day, the hour, the year, the month, the details. Only Allah knows. And those liars, again, are coming to fool us. And after them, others will come. Believe me, they never stop for the last 20, 30 years. From year to year, they come and they try to mock us and to scare some of us. And now, if you go on YouTube and put 29 July, end of the world, 2016, you will see how many are lying and mocking you. And on July 30th, I may come on a video and tell you, you see what I told you? Don't believe those liars anymore. Don't let them deceive you. They don't know what they are talking about. They have no knowledge. Their book does not tell them like the Quran tells us. They are illiterate. We are the educated, articulated with knowledge. Because their book is from something called God. As if Jesus Christ spoke English, or any of the prophets and the messengers of Allah and the Lord spoke English. They brought us this pagan word God, and they insult the name of Allah. Their God did not tell them. Their God doesn't know. But Allah told us. And in many videos so far, 11 videos until today, I posted on my Facebook and your accounts, some of your accounts on Facebook, that Allah only knows, but He gave us the alternative to look for the introductions of the hour. And it's completely different than all the gibberish that they have. Talking about tsunamis, earthquakes, this have been happening for hundreds of years. Nothing new. Not every tsunami, not every earthquake or hurricane that takes place, it means the coming of something gibberish they call tribulation. Evil lie. Talking about Christian birds. The dead will be resurrected, the living will be picked up, all of them, they will go up to heaven to meet Jesus Christ and stay up there 7 years. We went with shuttles, to the outer space. I don't know how they're going to breathe, where they're going to find food, all this satanic stuff, Christian birds. All this because you Muslims are not doing your job. Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam said in the books of hadith, بلغوا عني ولو آية, relay on my behalf even one verse. Did you relay the Jesus that Allah told you about? Did you relay the truth to the Christians in the world today? No, you didn't. You left it in the hands of those who crucified their God on a cross, like a murderer and a criminal, a miserable being. So, go and watch the joke of the Christians on YouTube. Just put End of the World 29 July 2016 and see the miserable coming to scare you again. I told you, don't be scared. It's not coming soon, not in your lifetime at least, not in the next maybe 50 years. But the exact time, nobody can tell. Only Allah knows about it. But for sure, 29 will pass, and the Christians on the 30 and the 1st of the month will forget what those liars have said, like they have done in 2012, like they have done in 2006, like they forgot about what happened in the millennium turnover in 2000. Christians have very short memory, worse than ever before, and getting even worse with the time passage. So relax, just watch those videos and laugh about those ignorant jokers who are telling us the end is coming on the 29th of this month. Take care.